Welcome to everybody to the Zoom training every Sunday with FFL Momentum. I'm very happy what is happening in the team. We are growing every week. Congratulations to all of you that you are in the field, doing activity, investing in leads, going to the appointments, submitting applications, and following the system. And every Sunday, we're talking about different areas of the business. And tonight, I want to do something new for us, and will be part of the Zoom call every Sunday. Is that one of the agents of the team will be running the call, because we are a team. Okay, and it's important that you have your leadership with your team, and learn your team to do this kind of activity to continue growing in the business. And tonight, I have my friend, I have my business partner. He's an agent that is doing it amazing. He's following the system, and he's having a huge success in the company. And he's my friend Desmond Ray. Yeah, he's an agent that is my partner, my business partner, and he's doing amazing. And Desmond, you're in charge tonight.
All
Welcome.
right. Well, thank you. One of the things that we won't be on long. We just kind of wanted to touch bases, kind of go over three important things, and then I was going to bring Cecilia on, and ask her a couple of questions as far as how her week has been going, how a couple of weeks have been going. Okay. One of the things, just touching bases on what we do. What we do as a entire group is basically working together to try to meet the overall goal as far as providing service to clients that we have. We all are a team, so reaching out to one another is one of the big keys. As far as reaching out to Jose, myself, or anyone else that brought you along is one of the obstacles we have to kind of stay together to overcome those particular things. I call Jose quite a bit, and I have been in touch with Catherine a few times, and Cecilia quite a bit, but I have to do my due diligence as well to reach out to a lot more to see that support system that we have, and continue to follow the system. Why we do the things we do. I'm not a pastor, but I'm very I know where the blessings come from. My job is to go out and to provide service to people that are in need, who do not understand the situation they are in until they become in those situations. And our job is to go and make sure that we prepare them for the future, that their family will not suffer from the things that we can provide for them. And that's one of the biggest obstacles we have, is to be able to provide the value for those particular families. And everyone has been doing an exceptional job as far as doing that. If y'all haven't been paying attention to the numbers, but they have been like compounding every week. And you guys can all contest to that from the experiences and the weeks that y'all have been producing. So one has been doing an excellent job. One of the things that I kind of want to just hurry up and touch with, I want to bring Cecilia on and kind of ask her a couple of questions as far as how she's been doing and what she's been doing. Cecilia, are you on?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Hey, Cecilia. So Cecilia, one of the questions I want to ask you was, as far as your success, what leads are you using?
I'm using a mix of everything. I'm using instant leads, internet, live leads, and all leads, mostly 3 months and 1 month leads, live leads, and mortgage protection leads.
Okay. And so is it any particular like company, or you just purchase the leads from the CRM?
Mostly are from their CRM, and sometimes I use Happy Agents, but
Okay.
most of the time the CRM, yes.
Okay. Well, your numbers are showing that you're doing exceptionally well, and like everyone says, a lead is a lead, and you're definitely taking advantage of that particular opportunity that you have. And what about booking appointments? How many appointments are you having throughout the week?
Normally, between 20 and 25 appointments a week. Yeah.
Okay. So with that 20 to 25 appointments, everyone try to focus on close ratios in nature, but you'll probably range between 50%. But if you're doing 20, 25 appointments, the numbers will be in your favor. And that's why booking appointments is one of the most important things in this particular business. If you look at an analogy like baseball, okay, in order to be successful in baseball, to be a Hall of Famer in baseball, is to bat 300. Okay, most people will say that's not a good number, but if you get 1,000 at bats and you bat 300, then that's a Hall of Fame number for you. So the opportunity at bats is one of the things that you want to be able to do. So that's just being more appointments, more appointments, more appointments. And your close ratio might not be as high, but if you're batting 300 with a close ratio and you had 1,000 appointments, I will guarantee you that you will be in a Hall of Fame in Family First Life. So that's one of the things you have to do, is to add more and more appointments. One of the things that I noticed from you, Cecilia, is that do you plan your appointments as far as once you have appointments? Do you kind of review who you're going to see and kind of prepare yourself before that appointment?
Yes, I printed out my leads because you tell me to do it. I wasn't doing it before. And right now I'm doing it because when people see the leads, they remember. And so they will say, oh yeah, I did this. So I'm not there because I was door knocking, So that is powerful. Actually, that helped me a lot. And yes, I normally prepare. If it's for mortgage protection, I watch videos of FFL about mortgage protection, or I call you and I say, hey, I have this appointment. This is the situation, what I need to do with. And in home, I do the same thing. If something that I'm not sure to do, I just call you or text you and I say, I need help with this. Yeah.
So what I like about that is that she's plugged into the system very well. And if you look at her numbers daily, it's being posted. She's plugged into the system because the system is there to help you. It's not there to hinder you in any way. It is a roadmap to success. And I'm just going to be honest, that's what it's really called. Right now, we're watching the road to March Madness, the road to the Final Four. It's the same concept. You stay on the road, you'll make it to the Final Four and you'll be in the top. So you're doing an excellent job on that. And we do have those conversations, but it is very, very rewarding to me for you to be successful. So everyone that's in those top positions, like Jose, Wayne, Ivan, even Mark Mead, those guys, they will pick up the phone and answer any questions that you have. This system is set up to provide a winning atmosphere for everyone. It's not just for one person. So everything that's set up is for you to be successful. So don't hesitate at all to communicate with anyone in any part of your team in order to make sure that those clients that you have are getting the service that they need. One other question for you, Cecilia. Did anything really change? I mean, I would take it that you wasn't really plugged into the system right now, that it seems like you are plugged in a little bit more. Is that where you're seeing a lot of more of your success change because you started to plug in a little bit more to the system?
Yes, definitely. I changed a few things that I was doing wrong, on my presentations at home, and especially the leads. I have to print out the leads. That helped me a lot. And just call you guys more often. Even, if I don't close, I call you guys after and I say what I did wrong. Just tell me why this is happening, because I don't want to do the same thing in the next house. So yeah, definitely.
Definitely. One of the things that I found out as far as myself, when I was kind of coming along. I would call Jose. We'll go. And what that does when you, and it doesn't even have to be Jose. It could be Cecilia to Catherine. What you do when you end up calling someone else part of your team, you have a conversation and a dialogue that makes your brain start churning to where you can say, oh, you know what? I should have said this, because you'll start thinking of the answers yourself by having that conversation. And by doing those things, all it's doing is building you as a better provider and a better person to be able to show that value, because you have to remember, everyone that filled out that form wants that particular information. They want the service that you want to provide to them. Sometimes you do have to do a little bit more work with rebuttals. How are you coming along with rebuttals now in the home, Cecilia?
Well, I'm prepared better. I remember I called you, I guess, this past week because I have a situation with a lady that has 2 universal lives. They're going up in price every year and she can't afford it anymore and she wants to protect the mortgage. And I remember I called you because we set up a second appointment because she needs to ask the kids what they want to do with the house. So I remember after I left and set up for the next appointment, I call you and I say, what I'm missing, what I need to do to help her, you know, and you tell me and you explain to me things that I didn't see in that moment, and it made clear. And I say, oh, you're right, it makes sense. So I guess for me is to be on the trainings, you know, all the time, listen podcasts, listen to videos, the Zoom calls in the morning help me to train my brain and to get the answer right away when somebody came out with something. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, it's a pleasure talking to you to go through those different, and it also brings a lot of light to me as far as my in-home presentations and going through different scenarios. If people don't know that probably 75% of my sales is because I'm changing the policy, what someone had, to something that's better, and understanding how to put them in a better situation will definitely help you. And if they don't have that policy, you need to make sure that you explain to them how important it is for you to see that policy, because they may not be in that perfect situation. And then you want to make sure that client is, now if they are in a perfect situation, you end up telling them, hey, you're in a good situation, and then you can possibly leave the home. But the objective is make sure that client is in a good place.
Well, I remember that you told me that maybe in our conversations, and today I have, you know, an appointment that I was telling Jose early that he already have a policy. He told me, I have a policy, I don't know why you're here. So he was kind of rumbling around, and I say, well, you fill it up a form. And he said, well, maybe I did, I don't remember. So he said, but I'm settled, I already have a policy. And I say, show me the policy because I want to know that you're good, you know, and I will be going. And he showed me the policy, and he thought he has 20,000 and he only has $3,000 on the policy for coverage. He was paying $55 a month. So I say, I can get you better than this. And he say, really? And he say, why? Well, the lady explained to me differently. And I say, no, you can see here in the paper. And I show him, and he say, yeah, well, you were right. You know, all these years I thought I had $20,000 in there. So, and I remember you telling me ask for the policy. So that's what I'm doing right now, you know, because before I was like, when somebody tell me, oh, I already have a policy, I say, oh, okay. And I was just, I didn't know what else to say. So yes, definitely I'm learning now. Yeah.
Yes. Great. That's a great example. And that is why the podcast and staying plugged in is very important, because every single person, I mean, you have to think about this. They've been doing this for many years. So they've ran into a bunch of situations. What you do is add the things that you can add to your repertoire to make you complete. So it's just like baking a cake. Some people can bake great cakes and some people can't. But when you're baking a cake, it's certain ingredients that you put together in order to make that cake exceptional. Okay. And that's what you do. You take those different parts and pieces from so many different people and you add it to yourself and you become exceptional well, but it will be you and not just one. So I cannot be Jose, I cannot be Wayne or Ivan, I can be me, but I can take bits and pieces, each one of them, to make me complete and what feels comfortable for me to talk to the client to make sure that they are in a better place. So, but that's very good. That's pretty much it as far as those questions. I'm going to hand it back over to you, Jose, so you can kind of do the close and go through some other things that's needed to be said.
Yeah. Thank you, Desmond. This kind of activities is very positive for all the team, because you can see that in Frankfurt's Life you don't have to be an expert in insurance. You don't have to be a super salesman, because we're not salesmen. We're field underwriters. Okay, we help our clients. Okay, if you go to the home with the mindset that you are there to sell something, you will not sell nothing, because you have to provide value. We don't sell price. We are not in the business of the price X or Y. Where we have to show value. That's the reason that it's very important when you go to the home, you need to have structure, and you need a script, okay, and follow the structure and follow the script. Why? Because it's important that the person feels that you are in control, that you are the expert. That's the reason that in this business, it's not what the person wants, is that person qualified. That means that you have to ask a lot of questions about health, about the income, the expenses, the medications, money in the bank, retirement plan, because you are looking different options. We're not Geico, we're not Progressive, that you call them and they give you a price. No, you have to go to the home. And that's the reason that we're not doing sales over Zoom. We go to the home, because when you go to the home, you are in control. You can ask, let me see the policy. Okay, let me see your bank information. Let me see your ID. Okay, you are in control on that. And the only thing that you have to do is follow the system. And the system is very simple. Leads, dials, appointments. Leads, dials, appointments. But because at the end of the day, and you will see that this is a numbers game. That's it. If you have enough appointments, if you have 30 appointments like Cecilia or Desmond, you will sit with 24, okay? And you will sell to 12, 14, 15. Maybe you are better than me. I'm very bad, 12%, 50%. But if you combine 12 applications with a high commission, you will make a lot of money. And if you make a lot of money, you will have cash flow to invest in your business, because this is a business, okay? And we invest in leads every week to have appointments. And that's a system. If you receive money today and you are thinking as an employee that every Friday you will receive a check, you will be broke. You have to learn to use your cash flow to reinvest the money in more leads. Don't be afraid to invest in leads. At the beginning, I understand, okay? At the beginning, I was afraid to invest $500. Okay, you remember this one, okay? Because it's a lot of money in our head. However, when you learn the system, you understand that the only way that you have opportunity to be in front of the families is investing in leads. I don't think that you want to do cold calls every day, because you want to save some money. You are wasting your time, and your time is money. Okay, I don't think that you want to do canvassing, going knocking doors to see if something happens. No, we have leads, and we have leads with the CRM of $11, $9, $7, $5, $1. The most important part is you have the structure to have leads. Go to the office, dial Monday, go be in the field Tuesday and Wednesday, be again dialing in the office, be in the field Friday and Saturday. Okay, in this moment we have a Zoom call every Monday and Thursday. Okay, it's a group, it's a group of top producers dialing live. You can learn. Okay, the only thing that you have to do is go to www.ffldialnow.com and the password is FFLU. Okay, if you have some question, you can go to the group in Facebook, and you can I will post later on that. But you can learn because it's a system. It's very easy. Now let me share my screen with you.
Hey, Jose.
Yep.
I was just gonna kind of add to that on the purchase and lead part, just kind of going through it real quick.
Perfect.
The concept, what I had to wrap my mind around was just like with McDonald's. When McDonald's first out, they had supply, they had burgers, they had, you know, the buns that they had. But if McDonald's made $100,000 and didn't buy any more burgers and didn't buy any more buns, do you think McDonald's will still be in business?
No.
Now they $1 trillion business because they kept investing in burgers and buns. So that is the same concept that we have to have whenever we're doing this business. You got to constantly, you know, buy supplies, or you're going to run out of business. That's just kind of the bottom line to it. But your supply is leads, purchasing leads, getting appointments. That's how you end up becoming bigger.
If you have leads, you will have appointments. If you have appointments, you will submit applications. If you submit applications, you will have sales commission every week. And it's very important. That's the reason that I recommend to everybody go to the fflagentacademy.com. Here you can learn. We have a section that is leads. Okay. You can learn how to buy the leads in the CRM. You can learn about the new instant leads are very good. Here is a recommendation is if it's your first week in Family First Life, you can use this first order. I recommend that you invest in leads, fresh leads, and CRM leads, because the most important part is that you need to have a good inventory to dial. Okay, and here you can find different vendors. Some people ask me, hey Jose, what are the best leads? Okay, a lead is a lead. That's it. Any kind of leads. Okay, and here you have Facebook final expense leads. You have here mortgage protection leads. But my recommendation to you, go to the CRM. It's very easy. When I started 2 years ago, we don't have this CRM. Okay, and now you can find leads of $1, $2, $3, $5, $6, $11 a fresh lead. That is amazing. Okay, and you can find here. Okay, the other part that is very important in the line that Desmond was talking before is go here to the step number 1, and it's very important that you join to the Facebook group. Okay, because in the Facebook group you will learn from others what they are doing, how they are running the business, how many appointments you will learn about the products. Okay. Second, I recommend that you go to the email notifications of Family First Life. Okay, and you have everything here in the page. And the Slack. Okay, I talked the last week about the Slack. You can join here in the Slack account. The importance of the Slack is that it's a platform that you can find everything. Okay, it's only one platform. For example, I know that we manage by text, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Telegram, but we're moving our people to Slack. Okay, one platform, because everybody will be there, and it's a platform that is here in Family First Life. Let me go here. Let me go here. Stop share. And I recommend that you go to this FFL Agent Academy. Everything is there. Okay, and it's important that let's use this platform to share all the information. If you are in the home and you call your upline, your manager, and your manager is not available because he's in the field, you can go to Slack and submit a question, and somebody going to help you. Okay, and this is very important because in our business, we are not in a business that the manager or a vice president or senior vice president is in the office all day. Everybody's in the field. Wayne, Desmond, JL, everybody's is in the field. Okay, and if you call one of the managers, they're not available, go to Slack, and somebody gonna help you. Okay, then now I have a couple of minutes to ask some questions that you could have. Catherine, Mary,
Yes.
some question? Yeah.
I met with a lady on Saturday and I didn't know what to do. She was an older lady. She actually asked me to come. It was from a lead. When I got there, that's when she said that she was ex-military and she's covered. But I did remind her that she did set the appointment. I even reminded her about the form filled out. She says she remembers that. I asked her to pull out all of her policies, and her burial was covered, but I didn't see one specifically for her coverage. Then that's when she started to talk about her son just got married. So I asked her to connect me with her son because him and his wife and child needs coverage. But I didn't know directly how to redirect her per se.
Okay, Desmond, could you help with this
Yep.
area?
So in this particular area, when you're dealing with the military, majority of the time they are going to say that their burial is already taken care of due to the fact she probably retired out of the military. I'm ex-military, so they're going to say that part, which is correct, but it's only a certain percentage. Okay. They only going to basically burial part, but they're not going to do the plot. They're not going to do all the other necessary things. They really just are there to help with the burial portion. If at a certain location, if you was to move and go to somewhere else, then they're not going to take care of that portion at all. So, so when it comes to the military personnel, it's very you got to get them past that part and letting them know that no, this only going to take care of this, but you still have a lot of other expenses that's going to be included in that. Okay.
Okay.
So, you can cover that with them, and usually with the military, they always get something from itself from one of the banks. But if they have a loan or anything, it's not the bank is going to get the money first.
Oh.
So you have to end up looking at that because the loan came through the policy, the bank, and so the bank has the right to recover their money first.
Okay, those are good points. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's one of the areas that you have to cover in this kind of minute, on all the minutes, all the appointments, is use the worksheet and do the financial inventory to see how much money they're receiving. If something happens to this military, how much money his wife or could receive, if 100%, because when I had this kind of situation, when I asked, okay, perfect, you are receiving $5,000 from the military. If something happens to you and you pass away tonight at 10 p.m., how much money your wife will receive? In some cases, 40%, 50%. That is not enough to cover all the expenses. Okay, and that's a reason at the beginning of the meeting I say, okay, Tom, only 1% of the people that receive this letter sent back to us, or only 1% fill this form, whatever. And people fill this form for one of three reasons. One, they don't have life protection. Two, they have life protection and they want to increase their protection. Or three, a family member or a friend passed away recently. What applied to you? Okay, I don't have protection, or I have protection. You have to find the why they're doing this. It's impossible to say, no, I'm not concerned. No. Hey, Tom, be honest with me. Come on, I'm here to help you. Okay, I'm not a salesman. I'm in your side because I don't approve nothing, but I have to find something that put your family in a better financial position. That's the reason. I'm not IRS, I'm not FBI. I'm here to help you. Be honest with me. Well, yeah, I'm concerned because something happens to me. I know that it's not enough for my wife to continue. And you have to find the why, okay? I was
Okay.
the last week.
Now, military,
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
In the
yeah, go ahead.
military, if anyone deals with the military, you also want to ask them about what's called a TSP, thrift savings plan that they always have. So that
Okay.
TSP, a lot of times they forget about that. So you ask them, hey, what did you do with your TSP, which was like an IRA for them?
Okay.
And they contribute to it, but they totally forget about it. And so it sits there. So it acts as a retirement plan for them, but they always forget about it. So always ask them, hey, about the TSP, and then you might be able to find some money that they could roll over into an annuity.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a good opportunity, and the other part is that you have to find the why. I was the last week with this family that the wife, the lady sent the form. When I went to the family, um, her husband has COPD, is disabled, and she is concerned if something happens to her, and he was in the attitude very defensive, so rude. I say, hey, Dennis, I'm fighting for you because if something happens to your wife, you don't have enough money to pay the expenses in the house. And I say, hey, Catherine, is Catherine the name? Catherine, you agree with me? That was the reason that you sent the letter? Yes, that's the reason. Okay, I'm fighting for you. Stop telling me that you are healthy. You have COPD. You are disabled. You are in oxygen. I'm here to help you. And you have to challenge the person because you are in that home to help them. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do your work, that family will have a lot of problems. That person will have a lot of problems. And sometimes people at the beginning, they think that you are a salesman. You are there to sell something. Hey, I don't sell cell phone and cars. I'm here to put you in a better financial position. But let me tell you, I don't approve nothing. We have to verify if you qualify. That's the reason that my job today is find something that be affordable, that you could qualify, and we have to send to them an application. Make sense to you? Okay, perfect. And that's very important, Catherine, because it's the only way that people understand that you are not the person to give only prices and then let me come back the next week. Or let me talk with my son, with my daughter. Okay, no, and that's the importance of the training, how to manage that objection. Hey, I have to come to talk with my daughter to see if she agreed to do this. Okay, I understand. Mary, I have a question for you. When you call Spectrum for the cable TV that you are paying 150, you called your daughter? Because why you are telling me that the policy is only 75 and you have to call her? Don't make any sense. Because that's for her. There's no reason that she will tell no because you don't call Spectrum. Okay, let's submit the application. Boom. Okay, because I have a rule. I never come back to a home. That's my rule. I have to submit the application. And I will do everything to submit the application. I would never come back. Because
one of the things that kind of gets me as well. Well, I use this technique with a lot of males when they're with their wife, they want to answer all the questions. Well, she's gonna do this, and she has this. You'll be okay because you can do this and do that. What I started doing was I would tell the husband, I would just say, okay, hold on. I'll say, I don't need you to say anything right now. We're just gonna say you just died. You dead right now. And then I turn to the wife and I say, what are your plans? And she probably 9 times out of 10 is gonna say, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I turn right around to the husband, and then I say, that is why I'm here. I'm here to make sure that, because you didn't stay married to her for this long to leave her in a bad situation, or did you? So then I ask him that question. What do you think a male, I don't care how he feels, but a male is going to say, yeah, you're right, regardless of the point, because you put him on the spot. And she's looking at him like, I know you just didn't leave me, I ain't trying to, leave me here with everything. And so he ended up backing off and said, okay, yeah, you're right. We do need to set something up, because he cannot make, a male's job always is going to be, I want to protect the female. Well, you have to remove them out of the situation. And that helps a lot as far as closing, because the male then will back up and see that he's going to leave his spouse in a bad situation. So you got to put it in a real time place.
That's good.
Just wanted to add that in.
Yeah, I will use that technique. Thank you. Any other question that you have? David, JL, Wayne, Dominic, that is starting in Family First Life. Sammy, that you are new. And you have leads.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
I was in my first appointment just 2 days ago, and we didn't finish because it was one leg. The husband, she was alone. But anyway, she bring me this policy from another company, and honestly, I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
Because I don't even know how to read a policy like a professional. So in that case, what I was supposed to do, take a picture, scanner, call you with do forward. Which should I do for the next time? Because I'm going to come back, and I would like to know what should I do with the other policy.
Okay, very simple. Call your manager. Okay, and take a picture of the policy.
Take a picture.
Yeah, and you call your manager offline. You call me, or if I'm not available, you can call Desmond. You can call Wayne.
Okay, but the policy was this big, so take a picture. I just took a picture for the first page. The first page doesn't say nothing. Which one? Usually the term and the money.
You have to find the page with the face value, the coverage, okay, and the premium, and you will see there different options, and also the name of the company. For example, there are some companies that we know that they only do term policies with no living benefits. It's very easy for us to tell you, okay, perfect. The only thing that you have to do is say, okay, perfect. You have this policy of $500,000. You are paying $40. And this policy doesn't include living benefits. What is living benefits? Yeah, if you suffer a stroke, heart attack, cancer, you can receive your money. If you suffer a heart attack in this policy, and now you are blind, you can work for 2 years. How much money you receive from this policy? Zero. Okay, that's living benefits. I'm going to help you. Okay, boom.
Okay.
But it will help you. Don't worry. Don't worry. At the beginning, the only thing that you have to do is follow the script, complete all the worksheet. Okay, and if you have some question, never call in front of the person. Say, okay, perfect. Let me go to my office. I have some question, and you go outside and you call your manager. Okay, never do this. Hey, Desmond, I'm here with the family, with Tom, and he's healthy. He has COPD, but I think that he's okay. Okay, don't do that. Go outside. Hey, Desmond, I have this situation. Okay, the person is using that medication. That's important that you take a picture of the medications. Okay, and send that medication to your manager and discuss, and you will be learning. We are here to help you.
Thank you.
Tommy.
I got a quick question. It's a little directed to Cecilia, because she mentioned something earlier, but I guess it goes for whoever. She mentioned she watches some like mortgage protection videos, and I want to know if there's like a specific one that she or anybody like watches that really helps with the mortgage protection in home, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah. Cecilia.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I remember when I was talking with Desmond, he told me that he offered 3 options. to protection the 100%, the 75, and the 50%. So I was watching a video actually from Wayne that he has on YouTube about how he break down the 100, the 75, and the 50%. You can find it, it's there. So that one helped me a lot. And actually, I guess I text Wayne one night and say, hey, can you send me the paper that you use for the breakdown of the mortgage protection? And he did. Yeah.
And also, Sammy, if you go to the FFL Agent Academy, you go to the step number 5, in-home presentation, and you can find here videos of the final expense, mortgage protection presentation, how to manage in the closing. I need to think about it. Already have a coverage. Everything is here.
I saw those 3 up top and that one over there, the last one, the mortgage protection closing. I was just wondering if there was like one that is like, I don't know, like the best, more specific or something. Just wondering.
Hey, Sammy, my name is David. I'm one of the newer agents. Man, I tell you, one is the Brian Mendenhall mortgage protection, and it's powerful. So I think that would really help you.
Is that one in YouTube? Or is
yeah,
it's on YouTube.
You can go to YouTube and also Matt Smith is very good. And you can go to YouTube, to the YouTube channel, and you can find different options. But most of them is the same script, and you will be learning in the process, and it's very simple. Okay.
Yes, Sammy. Just like I was saying earlier, just like baking a cake, I would look at many of them, and you add what makes it comfortable for you. You mix it up, and it will. I'm telling you, it comes out the way you want it, but you're covering all the points that you're supposed to. So it's very good to stay tuned in with all of those different ones, because they have perspective and different approaches to the closing.
Yeah, you also gotta learn how to set the table.
Yes.
When you're in you gotta understand that. Whether you work in new leads or old leads, the client is either gonna be a healthy client or someone that calls himself healthy but has COPD. And when that happens, you have to learn how to set the table. And with all these videos, at the end of the day, whether you coverage the full amount or you coverage a certain amount, at the end of the day, goal is to make sure that the house stays with the family, and you saving that equity that they have built with the time. So one of the things is one of the hardest things in a mortgage protection appointment is that you have an 80-year-old with a $200,000 debt, and how do you sell $20,000 to mortgage protection to an 81-year-old? Because we're gonna focus and we're gonna be intentional to let them know that this $20,000 is gonna provide the liquidity enough for his wife to be able to keep the house, reorganize herself. So, and then you're showing him that, he's gonna live to 100 and he's gonna have a $300,000 equity that this premium is gonna be able to protect it. And that would be my 2 cents on mortgage. But
yeah, I agree with you, JL. In this moment that the rates are so low, a lot of old people, they're refinancing their properties, and you will have that situation where you have a lady of 78 with a mortgage of $200,000. And I recommend that you use go to this video of Matt Smith, Mortgage Protection Close, that explain how to use the equity. Because one of the things that I do is that I say, hey, don't focus in the $20,000. Focus in the $100,000 in equity that you have actually in the property. That's the money that you are protecting. Imagine that this may never happen. Your family, your wife will lose 2 things: the building and the equity. And that's the money that she needs to manage the income replacement strategy to continue living. Because remember, she will lose your income, okay? Or she'll have to wait 6 months until she will start receiving your Social Security. She needs money, okay? And that's the way that you can manage that. But Sammy, don't worry. You will learn. The only thing that you have to do is follow the system and go to the website, and you can learn. Everything is there, and we will help you. Okay. Then 2 minutes more.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. And tomorrow you are ready to dial. Sammy.
Everything. I can't see. I don't want to move the camera because it disconnects. But like I have all the leads, everything.
Perfect. Okay. Then my recommendation to you, Sammy, go tomorrow to the office. Don't dial in your home, because it's important that you learn from other agents. And as I told you, in your home will be a lot of like distractions. Okay, the TV, the fridge, I'm hungry, the dog, your wife, blah, 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 blah. Go to the office and be clear that track your dials. Okay, put in your mind 300 dials, and you will not stop until you have 300 dials, 12 appointments. Okay, and you will dial in. Doesn't matter if you do in 3 hours or you do in 8 hours. By the way, we have a bonus for the agents that be dialing tomorrow. If you dial 10 appointments before noon, we'll give you a bonus of $25. Okay, that means that we have that. That's the first bonus. Okay, for me, when I started in Family First Life, I don't know you, but I was broke, and $25 was a lot for me. Okay, mainly for gas for my car. Okay, that means are good. Okay, at the same time, we have a contest also from FFL Universe that I will put in the Facebook group. It's three prizes. First prize, $500 in leads. With $500 in leads, you can make $6,000 in sales. That means I prefer to receive leads than money, because with leads you can make more money. Okay. Second prize is 400. With 400 you can make 5,000, and 300 you can make 4,000. Okay. That means that go tomorrow, go to dial, be intentional, book appointments, go to the field, and if you have a question, call your manager. We're here to help you. Okay. Well, guys, thank you for everything and the sub call. We are very happy with what is happening in the group. We are growing every week. A lot of people are joining to Family First Life. One of the things that you can do is that we are here to help you to build your team. If you have someone that is interested, is an agent that is not having results in other company, just let me know. I will send you a link and we can start the process of hiring. Okay, doesn't matter if my people do that process, that person will be in your team. I'm here to help you. Okay, and Desmond knows that that's the way that we work. Okay, second, if you have somebody that is interested in being an agent and start studying for the course, just let us know. Let me know, and we'll send the course. It's free. Family First Life will pay for that, because in this moment you will be surprised. A lot of people, they're looking for an opportunity. A lot of people. Okay, and we are here to help you. The only thing that you have to do is send the link. Okay, it's very easy. Let me go here. You go to this page. Okay, home. If you have someone that is interested in get the license, go to this green button, and here is the instructions. Okay, the only thing I have to do is go to this website and complete the information. That's it. Send information. In the next 2 minutes, the person will receive an email and start the course. It's very easy. And if you have someone that is interested in being part of your team, the only thing you have to do is come here, this section, and here we have a video that explains everything. And the only thing you have to do is, hey, team, I will send you a link, okay? Could you see that video in the next 20 minutes? Oh yeah, perfect. I will call you in 20 minutes and I will ask any question that you could have. You call the person, hey, Tom, do you have some question about the videos? No. Okay, do you see an opportunity to be part of Family First Live? Oh yeah, perfect. Then, based on that, I will put you in X amount of commission. I will send you the link. Okay, let's start the process. That's it. Very simple. Okay. Well, guys, thank you again. I'm very happy with all that is happening. Thank you, Desmond, for your participation today. Cecilia, JL, Sammy, Catherine, Mary, Natalie, David, Isela, Kat, lovely, all the people that is part of the group. And see you the next week. And yeah, I forgot. Tomorrow we have a sales conference in Tampa. It's very important that you go to the sales conference because you will have the opportunity to learn from the top producer, people like Nick Ayala, Sean Mike, Ryan Montalto, and they will share everything. Okay, Desmond and me will be there tomorrow. If you have some question, call us, and Wayne also will be tomorrow in the meeting. Okay, see you tomorrow. Okay, bye guys. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.